Ever heard of a king who abdicated his throne? Have you been given an assignment and you failed to carry it out because of no justifiable reason? Well, in today's edition of Timeout with Licky, we shall be looking at the phenomenon known as paranoia, or what people call anxiety attacks, phobia, or whatever term you would think is appropriate for its definition or description. All right? So, and as usual, it promises to be interesting and educative. I am your host, Mr. Licky Ugochukwu Ukafo Amos, welcoming you to today's edition. Now, anxiety attack, paranoia, phobia, it's not a normal, you know, phenomenon. It's not something that's normal for human beings to express or exhibit, all right? Especially for adults, okay, who are very, very known to confront, difficult situations and challenging circumstances, okay? So when some issues crop up and an adult fails to, live up to the expectation or rise to the occasion, that means that something is wrong. And we have identified today that one of the things that could make an adult to renege or fail, very dishearteningly, to carry out his or her, responsibility is paranoia, or what you call phobia or anxiety attack. So today we are trying to find out why, you know, do people experience, or exhibit signs of phobia? All right, yes. Why do people fail, for no just cause or inexplicable reasons, okay, or justifiable reason, for carrying out assignments that, you know, given to them, just like the scenario that, I painted when I started or introduced this topic, all right? So, well, first on the list today is what we all know as superstition, all right? Yes, unfounded, baseless, belief system that if, for instance, I read a book very long ago by Buchia Mejuta, all right? Yes, Second Class Citizens, where you find a situation where a lawyer from the community known as the Boozer travels abroad to England precisely, and it's believed by the people of Ibuza that if he dares marry a white woman, that the goddess of the community will strike him dead. Oboshi, will kill him. But you know, that's a baseless, unfounded, belief. It's not that if he had died to marry a white woman, he would have, died or something. But it's just that it's been an entrenched, world view or perception of people, in the community of Oboshi, of Ibuza, rather. All right. So it's a baseless thing, something that people have been practicing for a long time. All right. So superstitious beliefs, okay, like people who talk about witches and all that, okay. How true is that? Okay, yeah, the deities and all the powerful, supernatural forces in the land. So nobody knows. Okay, these are unfounded superstition. Okay, superstitious beliefs that people, believe govern their lives and existence, and which ironically is part of the thing, that engenders the phenomenon we're talking about tonight. Okay, all right. So the second issue or second point we're trying to find out the cause. What triggers phobia, paranoia, or anxiety attack, and we've said that the second issue is heartbreaks. Okay, yes, maybe because of unrequited love experience or disappointment, or failed and unfulfilled promises. Okay, someone said, "I'm going to take you to London," and then you waited and waited and waited for 20 years, and the person didn't show up again. And all your hope was on, you're traveling to London, and you didn't. The opportunity never came. Okay, so disappointment. Okay, so and you find out that someone who has been serially disappointed, sometimes, most times, find it difficult to believe people when they make promises to him anymore. Okay, so that's it, failed promises. And then the next issue is, bereavement. When you lose someone that's very close and dear to you, okay, you just find and begin to see life from the perspective that life is meaningless. Okay, yes. That what are we even worrying ourselves for? If this life could be cut short unexpectedly like that. Okay, so why do we kill ourselves? Okay, so that's the bereavement. And then the next thing that triggers phobia and paranoia is you know, what I've uh, called, described with the English word obsequiousness or severity. Now, remember in old English society where they have, the hierarchies, you have the serfs, you have the feudal system, okay? Yes, you have the nobles and all that, okay? And you have the slaves, okay? So, a slave, would never dare to, you know, do anything that is contrary to the dictates of the noble or his owner. Okay, so that entrenched fear of if you dare do this, you're going to die. Okay, there's this obsequiousness that you are under compulsion to swallow hook, line, and sinker everything that your master tells you to do. Okay, you dare not, you know, go against or deviate from what your master and owner, you know, has told you to do. The slavish system. That's all about. That's what obsequiousness and severity is all about. Okay, so having said all this, how can this be, nipped in the bud? What, measures can be taken to prevent or solve this deleterious circumstance or phenomenon? All right. So first, um, you know, uh, for people who believe in superstition and superstitious practices, what would take care of that is, getting more knowledge about life and existence. Okay, because it's you see in the Bible says, "My people perish because of lack of knowledge." Okay, because what one does not know is greater than the person. Okay, so if you get more knowledge about life and existence, particularly about human beings. Okay, so yeah, you would come to jettison some of the superstitious beliefs that you have been practicing for a long while. Okay, getting more knowledge, getting more exposure, especially with the era of civilization, sophistication, development that's taking place in different parts of the world. Getting more knowledge is the solution to the issue of superstition. Okay, all right. Now with the issue of heartbreak, okay, it's a normal thing, and especially when you trust someone so much to the point that you can die for that person, and all of a sudden the person disappoints you. Okay, it's shattering. Okay, it's devastating. But what could you do? What you would do is to just live a very cautious living or lifestyle. Okay, because it is said that when a snake bites a child, even the lizard, the presence of a lizard makes him afraid or scared. Okay, so you will become more cautious, more careful with the way you handle people. Okay, so that's it. Become more inquisitive about issues that happen around you. Okay, so that you wouldn't be taken advantage of the second time. All right, so that's it. Then pertaining to bereavement, well, one has to be the cure for that is to live optimistically. All right, believing that even though this person is gone, and the role that this person is playing in your life happens to be stultified or frustrated, you know, there could be another light at the end of the tunnel. There could be a very propitious circumstance that could lead to the springing up of another source of hope for you. So it's living optimistically that is um, the panacea for that particular point we highlighted earlier. All right. Yes. So moving on, we have also identified that the the next issue to be, or the next point to be taken cognizance of is knowing and defining your boundaries. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is where I'm not going to do. If you want me to do this, man, count me out. For instance, if young men of these days, the rampant thing nowadays is for you to partake in smoking and drinking and all those, what if you do, you'll be seen as a what's up guy, someone that knows how far. Yeah. So those things that are not, even commendable, and but people, see it as a very enviable way of living. Those things that are not even good, but people hold it in high esteem. So smoking and drinking, which are even detrimental to the health of people. Okay, so what people value those things. So you define your boundaries. I'm not doing this, and no matter what anybody is saying, man, this is not going to be advantageous to me. So I'm not doing it. Okay, even if everybody is doing it, I'm not going to join the bandwagon. Okay, define your boundaries, know your values. Okay, we are not doing this, I'm not doing this. Okay, even if everybody else is doing it, no, I'm not going to do it. Okay, so the next thing is what they call is employing your intuition. Okay, being able to sense that this is dangerous, this person is dangerous, this person that is looking like a green snake in green grass, man, this person will end up hurting my feelings, breaking my heart. I have to run from this person. Okay, yes, using your intuition, making sure that and this has to come with the help of the Holy Spirit. Okay, God intervening, telling you beforehand through dreams, through personal instruction, timely interventions. Okay, that man, don't do this, don't do this, don't go towards this direction. Okay, so that's it. All right, I hope we've been of value to you in this edition. All right, remember that if you want to be part of this interesting discussion that happens every week, Timeout with Licky. If you want to be our guest, we are throwing out this opportunity. We're throwing this opportunity open. If you want to be a guest, you want to participate, you want to join us here in our studio, you could call the number 08062358606. Until I come your way again, my name is MC Licky. Good for Amos. Bye for now.